Welcome to a new episode of our podcast, Love Holds Everything. Today, I want to introduce you to the magical energy of self-manifesting. There will be more than one podcast episode about this subject since it is such a complex topic and there is so much to cover. But as a starting point, I want to talk in this episode about what not to manifest. If you have already been manifesting and didn't know you were capable of doing this, it is possible that you have been manifesting unwanted situations. Are you ready? Follow me first into the origins of this concept. Let's begin. Manifesting is the power of attracting into our present what we want and do not have. With our thoughts, faith, and will, we can allow this to happen. If we believe it is possible, then it can happen. The idea of the action of manifesting has become popular in recent years. But the original concept has always been present since the beginning of humanity. Throughout time and history, it has always been referred to as make a wish. Blow out your birthday candles and make a wish. Throw a coin into the well and make a wish. See a shooting star and make a wish. The list is long and goes on and on. We all know deep down that manifesting our desires is possible. It is coded within us, just as we know we can do certain things just by instinct. If we become aware of the desire to make a wish, we also become aware that we need help. We need another element of the universe, an event or something that could be the door for the wish to happen. Paulo Coelho wrote, "When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it." Coelho is one of my favorite writers. He is the author of famous novels like The Alchemist and Warrior of the Light. To me, he is a spiritual teacher. Throughout his novels, he channels a lot of divine wisdom. When he wrote that paragraph, he revealed a higher truth. The magnificent universe, the biggest system that our Creator gave us, will turn its wheels and work towards your dreams. The universe is always listening. It sustains all of God's creation and has the power to modify, alter, or change absolutely anything. This is how self-manifesting happens. It starts with a wish you make, and then it's all about how you ask for that wish to happen. The universe will listen if you do this correctly, and the wish will come true. That is the formula for manifesting. Faith is a significant part of the process. Without the faith that it is possible, it wouldn't be possible. Trust is the next essential element. You need to trust that the universe will ground your wish in total perfection. You simply make the wish and release it to the universe. Let the universe do its job. Now let's talk about how not to accidentally manifest the wrong situation. Let's first discuss vibrations and energy. Everything in this world has energy, and that energy can be measured through the vibrations it releases. This applies to both the physical and ethereal aspects present in this world. We are constantly surrounded by different vibrations, and it is the ethereal vibrations that affect our emotions the most. An ethereal vibration could be a voice, a mood, a song, something that you cannot physically touch. Remember this, any ethereal vibration will evoke an emotion within us. I am going to start by explaining the two most basic types of vibrations. Higher positive vibrations, which bring emotional feelings like love, joy, and happiness, and lower negative vibrations, which evoke feelings of sadness and anger, among others. A perfect way to explain them is through music. A happy, upbeat song will have a higher vibration and bring uplifting feelings to us, while a sad or melancholic song will have lower vibration notes, possibly leading to feelings of sadness. There is a third type of vibration that can also affect our feelings, which we will call unbalanced vibration or offbeat vibration. These are the vibrations that do not resonate with us. These vibrations can affect the way we resonate emotionally without us even realizing it. A simple way to explain this is when we meet new people. We resonate the most with those who vibrate like us, people vibrating at our same frequency. We try to maintain contact with them because their vibration is either similar or complements ours. We tend to avoid anyone who resonates too differently from us. They are in their own functional vibration, which is good for them, but not for us. Sometimes, in different social situations, we encounter people whose vibration feel unbalanced to us. In order to deal with them, we sometimes modify our own vibration so that we can interact better with them. Many of us are not aware that we are doing this. Then we go back home and feel different, not connected, not grounded. We can remain in this state for days without even aware of it. This happened to me last month. My mother-in-law had a terrible accident. She ended up in the hospital and later moved to assisted living at the age of 82. The whole process was very stressful and scary for all of us. We had to pack her old apartment and move her to her new place while she was in the hospital recovering. We also had to bring home her little dog and try to help the dog process the separation from her owner, as Evie, her name, had never been separated from my mother-in-law. I stopped working with my clients and concentrated on my mother-in-law's daily care, her medical needs, emotional needs, and adjustment period to her new living situation. I have to say that she has completely recovered after the accident and Evie can now live with her. As she began to improve, I started slowly returning to my regular life, but I felt tired and off balance. While going back and forth between the hospital and our lives, I noticed that some law of attraction had started. A female senior client whom I hadn't seen in over a year and who lives in assisted living contacted me to schedule an appointment. She is the same age as my mother-in-law and I was very happy to hear from her again. Then it happened that we had a vacant apartment in Seattle that was looking for a new tenant. All of a sudden, we found a new tenant. She was a senior lady with a little dog who needed a place to stay while her apartment in her retirement community was being completely remodeled. Soon, my tenant brought another senior friend to stay with her. This is when I realized I needed to ground and rebalance my vibration. There was nothing wrong with what was happening. I love my mother-in-law, I love my senior client, and my new tenant is lovely too. I realized that when I concentrated on my mother-in-law's needs, I connected to her vibration and expanded it so I could help her more. I did this totally unaware that I was doing it. Then my antenna started broadcasting a signal to attract similar vibrations. However, it was not my natural default vibration, and I had to recover my own beat. I shared my personal experience with you so that you can better understand how vibrations can interact within us and the world. I mentioned the law of attraction before. We are all like antennas in a broadcasting mode. We broadcast a signal. That signal is our vibration, and we attract similar vibrations. The universe then takes care of connecting us with those who resonate similarly. Are you following me? First, the vibration goes throughout our antenna, then the signal is released and the universe is listening. This is a natural way of manifesting into our reality. It can happen without us being aware of it, which is why it is important to explain. My example was a harmless one. Some people might call it a coincidence, but we know that there are no coincidences. There are other examples, like people who always attract the wrong spouse or lover, or, as a recent client told me, the wrong customers at work. I have this client who has been in the same line of work for over 35 years. He sells 3 different engineering products, and one of them is very complex and challenging to sell. Well, guess what? He sells the most of that product and has a lot of stress with unhappy clients. He told me that every time the phone rings and it is an unhappy customer, he knows it is because of that difficult product. Or if he gets a new lead and they want that difficult product, he feels that it is going to go wrong eventually. Can you guess what vibration his antenna is broadcasting? We had a session and cleared that energy. That same afternoon, one of his clients who wasn't happy with a difficult product sent him a thank you card with a gift card, thanking him for his support. He was so happy. He said that this had never happened before. All I said was, you changed your vibration and the interaction changed. You wished for this interaction with clients to end. We worked together on this. The universe heard us and orchestrated for you to find the thank you card after our session. It is important to further explain that my client was picking up the negative vibrations from the frustrated customer and broadcasting them, attracting the wrong audience and passing on this negative energy to new potential customers. He continued to create a similar reality among his new customers, and that was the problem. If you're a client of mine, you have probably heard me say many times, you could manifest your fears if not careful. Yes, you can manifest in both directions, good or bad, and you can inadvertently manifest too. This is why it is very important to clear our antenna frequently, to recalibrate it with our own vibration, the one we were born with, our true song. We must also stay in the frequency of love, peace, and joy, remaining within the higher vibrations and resonating always at our highest positive frequency, so that the universe can listen to us and assist us in making our wishes come true. Before we say goodbye for today, let's end this podcast with a small meditation exercise. Let's clear our vibrating song from any unwanted notes. This guided meditation that we are going to do together is intended to help you ground and center your vibration, clean your energy field, and return to your unique, special vibrating melody. Just follow my voice, relax, and visualize with me. We begin by looking for some privacy in a quiet space if possible. Find a comfortable position by sitting or laying down. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and release slowly through your nose. Allow your breathing to support your grounding process. It should be relaxed and rhythmic. Just let it flow on its own. Next, feel your feet touching the ground. Visualize releasing big roots deep into Mother Earth. You are connected to her. You are part of what she sustains. Let her help you release back into the ground what doesn't belong to you. Any unwanted or unsolicited emotions or feelings can go back to the earth now for her to recycle. Take another deep breath and release it slowly. Feel the space you physically occupy. Sense the energy field where your spirit resides. This is your bubble, your sacred space. You are not alone here. You are surrounded by your angels and guides from the other side. They are always attentive to you. But in this moment, you are aware of them. You are embracing their love. Thank you, divine guides, for all the love and support. Wherever I go, you go too. With me, I am never alone. Thank you. Take another deep breath and release slowly. Your heart is beating. Connect to the vibration. It is rhythmic. It is peaceful. It is you. This vibration runs throughout all of you. It is unique to you. You were born with this rhythm. Let it flow throughout you, and as it flows, let it carry any unwanted energy, emotions, or feelings out of your physical body and back into Mother Earth. From your beating heart through your circulatory system, your vibration runs through your body in a continuous cycle. Cleanse your vibration of any unwanted notes of sadness, anger, fear, notes of confusion and insecurities. Collect them all because they are going to leave your space. Now visualize all this unwanted vibrating baggage going back to Mother Earth through the roots you established earlier. Thank you, Mother Earth, for assisting me today. Take another deep breath and release slowly. You are now free from anything that doesn't belong inside of you, in your physical and spiritual space. It is just you now, your own song vibrating. Open your crown chakra now. It will open simply by you asking for it to open. It is at the top of your head. Let the divine light from your source descend on you through your crown chakra. This light comes from your point of origin, where you come from and where you will return in spirit. It is a perfect light of unconditional love, touching every physical and spiritual space within you. It is illuminating any dark or empty space, filling it with love from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. This beautiful light is shining through. You are so treasured and loved by this light. It calls your name with so much love. You feel this love and joy like a child. You're connected now. You are grounded and connected. You are restored to your original balance and beautiful vibration. Now sing your song to the world. Shine brightly with this light so that your people can find you. True love and true friendships can find you now. Take another deep breath and release slowly. Open your eyes slowly and take your time. You can pause this recording so that you can return to your normal activities when you're ready. You are renewed. You have found yourself again. Please give yourself a hug on my behalf. I love you for you loving yourself. Goodbye now. Stay with love, peace, and joy. I want to thank you for listening today. My name is Gisella Miller, and I am a spiritual reader and energy healer living near Seattle, Washington. You can find more information about me on my website, loveholdseverything.com. This episode has been spiritually channeled by me, influenced by a series of similar events that occurred on consecutive days prior to its recording. It is not a coincidence that you're listening to this today. Feel free to contact me through my website if you have any questions that I can help you with. Goodbye for now. Keep on reflecting, and see you in my next episode.